I've been pretty deep into NFT gaming for a bit here, mostly playing Crypto Blades, making videos on Crypto Blades, and I wanted to talk about other things that I'm looking into. These are just games that are on my radar. Maybe you want to look into them. This is not financial advice. These are just things that look promising to me. Now, at the moment, Crypto Blades doesn't really, you can't really play to earn, right? And the focus of this video is play to earn games. So if you're trying to find new play to earn games, I do recommend playtoearn.net. This video is sponsored by playtoearn.net, and well, it's fantastic for filtering all these games. The gaming, NFT games are so saturated right now. There's multiple new projects, it seems like, every day, and you just want to be able to sift through these and kind of find the hidden gems that you believe in. So for example, here at the top we can see Axie Infinity, which everybody knows Axie Infinity. We got Blanco's Block Party, which I'm personally not in. Gods Unchained, really big game. Lost Relics, good game here. And then there's other games like Big Time, Block Creatures, which a lot of people are into. They also have a lot of really cool stuff like social statistics and a little graph here where you can see how their socials are doing. You can sort here by which blockchain it's on. Maybe you want Ethereum. Maybe you want to only stay on Binance. You can filter that. And then like right now, you can see Block Creatures seems to be the most popular, but at the same time, their socials are dipping a little bit. So would you rather get into Block Creatures, or do you want to get into something like Wanaka Farm here, which is a pretty cool game? So I don't know, this is just a great website where you can find all these different games. Like here's Wanaka. Wanaka looks cool. This is not going to be covered in my video, but this is a game I'm looking into. So Wanaka is something to put on your radar, but the game I wanted to talk about is actually Dragonary here. I've seen a lot of people talking about Dragonary, and I must disclose I'm not invested in this yet, but this is something I'm looking into. My confidence is growing in Dragonary. Their website is a little bit jank in my experience, but once you get it loaded, it looks pretty nice. If it was a little more fluid, but they have really nice graphics. It's actually a functioning game right now, which a lot of things don't seem to be functioning games at the moment. So they definitely have a leg up there. They are doing graphical. You could see that your dragons, like evolve, and it looks really, really cool. Supposedly it's free. And also there are no fees, right? And you're playing Crypto Blades and stuff like that, you're constantly paying these fees. And yeah, just a big fan of the art. It seems you can get on the App Store and Google Play. And just a really nice looking project. One thing that does give me a little more bullishness is the team. It is Coinary, or it's made by Coinary, it seems. So Coinary is pretty big, right? They're backed up by Coinary. It seems to be their project, and that makes me feel like I'm not gonna get rugged, right? A lot of these games, like Blade Knight and stuff like that, they're just trying to do these quick cash grabs and kind of screw you over. And a lot of these games end up looking like Ponzi schemes. But Dragonary, my confidence in this grows, and I'll probably make another video on Dragonary in the near future. The next game I'm looking into is Defina, which just looks fantastic. This looks amazing. The website, very fluid, very nice. They have this really cool video, which I recommend you go and check out. But I mean, they're really catering to the anime fans, right? Which I know there's a lot of weebs out there. I think this is gonna do great once it does come out. This is one it's not out yet. It's one I'm looking into, trying to get in on the ground floor. And so definitely take that into consideration. You can't earn anything on this yet, but it looks like something that's gonna be good. If you read into their white paper, it just seems very solid. They're gonna have player versus player, which is a yield farming pool. I think a lot of these games are actually they're like gamified yield farms. So this will have PvP, this will have PvE, and it's also going to have arena. They're going to have arena and also yield farming as different PvP options. So while this game is not live yet, once it does go live, I'll probably be covering this. So you can see here, it is a card game. The graphics look great. Kind of reminds me of Xenonzard, I guess, a little bit. As you can see, when you click around, there are more games than like Crypto Blades, right? These are a lot more in depth. These actually look like games. Maybe you're not going to earn as much as you could have with Crypto Blades, but you might actually have fun doing it, right? Like Dragonary and this, actually, they look like solid, enjoyable games. CryptoBlades, you're just clicking a button right now. Of course, hopefully that's going to change, but yeah. So the next game I'm looking into is Warriors of Aradina. Now this game, I really, really like the theme of this game. Like the old tavern is so cool to me. This one I am quite heavily invested in. As a disclaimer, I do own several of these warriors. They sold out, but you can actually buy them below mint price. They do have this RP element in the tavern where you can go in here, you can make a story for your character, right? It doesn't look that great to me, and this is not something that I'm personally into. Like I'm not going to write a story, but maybe you're into RP. So if you like that, this will be really cool. But these are all just like hand-drawn NFTs. None of them are the same. All right, so how the play to earn works for this game is, well, you earn tokens, gold tokens, by defeating your opponent. So you get gold, and then you have a warrior, right, which you have to buy in. I think right now the cheapest warrior is 0.05 ETH, which is 158 bucks. So this is no joke. But I remember when I first started covering CryptoBlades, it was like 500 bucks to make an account. But anyways, you get these warriors. You earn the gold, and then you can breed, right? You recruit a new warrior, I guess. They're not going to be a Genesis warrior, but you will get a new warrior by using your Genesis warrior and your gold, and then you can sell that warrior. You can use them for battles, kind of up to you. So the arena is not out yet on this one. You can buy these characters, but you cannot use them just yet, aside from the tavern and the RP. Now, if you look at the white paper, this is actually really cool. Looking at the arena white paper here, I do recommend before you buy any of these, please do your own research. Don't just go off of my video here. But this is not what the graphics are going to look like, to my understanding. They haven't shown any gameplay or anything, but this does seem well thought out. These are going to be cards in your hand. You're going to place them on a board against your opponent, and if you win, you get the spoils of war. You get gold, ETH prizes, and new APC cards. So you win the fight, you get some money. Pretty cool, right? And there's a deck builder. I do like card games quite a bit, so I'm happy that a lot of NFT games are card games. Now, if you do want to get into this, or maybe you're already into this, there is this thing you could do. You could filter by heroic. If you don't want to buy necessarily the floor price and you want to invest a little bit more, you can do this filter where you go up here, you type heroic, and they're going to show all these characters. You can see the cheapest heroic is 0.45, but what this means is you get more stats. So you can add up these stats here. So we got 29, 22, 39, 39, 24, 153. So what heroic means is you have at least 153 stats, at least 150 stats when you do the math here and add these up. You can see if we go back here, take out the heroic, and just look at the cheapest person, we can add up their stats here. 43 plus 6, 34, 26, 109 as opposed to the 150. They are also going to do land drops, so if you want to earn some land, just having a warrior will get you your land. So there's merit to maybe trying to get the heroics and maybe win battles. There's also merit to just getting a lot of cheap ones so that you get more land. And all that is really up to you. Like, wow, this guy looks pretty cool, right? Okay. Anyway, the next game I wanted to talk about is Axie Infinity. I'm sure everyone's heard about this. This is kind of what actually got me started in NFT gaming. So I feel like it's like a gateway for most gamers who are getting into this space. And the reason I cover Axie is because I think it's like a blue chip, right? Like in crypto, you got your blue chips, which are like Bitcoin and Ethereum. In NFTs, your blue chips might be punks, art blocks, BAYC, and then within gaming, it seems like the blue chip is Axie. Axie is like just on the cutting edge of everything, it seems. All eyes are on Axie. People are trying to copy their models, implement all this breeding and stuff like that. Now, the problem with Axie is that, well, it's a little bit expensive to get into. Now, I personally have like 13, 14 Axies, and I breed them, and I make more Axies and stuff like that. And right now, it seems like you can actually get in for a few $100. Be careful, like just buying anything. You definitely want to know what you're doing here. But it seems like the game's getting cheaper and cheaper to get into because people keep breeding. They do need to implement a burn for the axes, which I believe they are doing, a way to get rid of, you know, so many of these axes that have now been bred. But it seems like you can actually get a solid team going for maybe like $900 now. Now you will be earning smooth love potions, and if you look at the graph here, you can see it's kind of going down, right? Because people were just generating too many smooth love potions. Like if we zoom out 30 days, it's like people make smooth love potions from winning in Axie, and then they just dump it to get money. So it's this downward pressure that makes it go down. So they need to work on their sinks, and I believe they are working on those. So I assume this will go up relatively soon, hopefully. But right now you can get 25 if you complete your daily. In Adventure, which is really easy to complete, you also get 50 SLP. This used to be double. So that's 75 very easily. If you win your arena matches, maybe you get 5, 6 each. So it's easy to get 100 SLP per day in maybe a couple hours. So I mean, I'll do it on the calculator. 17 bucks, right? 0.73752 times 100, and you get $17.37 per day. Now you multiply this by 30, that's about $520 a month from just playing a game. The game is honestly pretty fun, pretty good. So in about 2 months, maybe you make your investment back. Now, if your team is not that good, it's going to take you longer than a couple hours. So maybe you're actually playing this game 4 or 5 hours a day, which you got to decide if that's worth it to you. I personally play it sometimes. Don't play it every day. I don't hit my daily every day, but I do have fun with it. And I pretty much only play it if I feel like it. But that is a nice blue chip to kind of maybe start looking into, or at least just like keep on your radar. And then last up, I guess, Crypto Blades, but I mean, we're not in Crypto Blades, you don't make money anymore, but it does seem like the dev team is hard at work. So hopefully Crypto Blades comes back to being profitable. But yeah, those are the games that I'm looking into. Let me know what you guys are bullish on. Do you think I've missed anything? I mean, there's a ton of different games out there. And again, you got to be careful. You actually got to see development. You got to make sure that they're not just stealing assets from like other games and trying to label them as their own. And yeah, don't forget to check out play2earn.net, and hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who hits the like button and subscribes. I really do appreciate it. And more videos are soon to come. Thanks for watching. See you next time.